Hello and welcome back to Hydroponics Farm and Store Simulator. We're going to jump right back into it. We are working on Chapter 6, just finishing up lettuce, which all we have to do is basically make some money, so we're just going to go and open the store up so that we can sell some stuff tomorrow. We should get there relatively easily. We have a whole bunch of stuff in our storage bin over here, in our cubby. We got 148 arugula to sell, 185 kale, so plenty of product to sell that we can get up to 10,000, and that will basically unlock the fish for us, the aquaponic area. So we'll get the vertical tower grow bed and new aquarium, but first we gotta wait till the customers come and just sell $2,000 worth of stuff. Okay, I just decided to run the whole day out, that way we have some money to work with. We have $12,300 plus they're still making some sales. We close in about 15 minutes, so it's gonna be the rest of it there. We have a sales guy out here again. I guess I should just start buying this stuff. I don't know. If I get this back, he's selling 3 boxes of yellow perch for $48. Not now. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with it right now. So let's go to the next mission, which is buy one new vertical tower grow bed. So we have a new grow bed to look at. The vertical tower holds 18 fish and only 24 plants. So the top one here holds 48 plants. We're definitely going to use this one for plants. But we could use this one for fish here. It holds 18 instead of 12. So that'll be beneficial. Let's buy that for 200 bucks. And that is in our workshop area here. So let's see if we can assemble this. Let's leave that one as the basic setup for now. Let's get it moved into place. I think this would look good right down the center of the building, maybe. Let's move these two out of the way. And let's put this one down the center. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We got to buy one new aquarium, so let's go check that out. I'm assuming that's out here. Equipment aquarium for 200 bucks. And let's keep them on the back wall for now. Run this back over here. Hold, I can't remember how many these hold, I think 12. So buy Tilapia Jr. and Pangasus juveniles. So let's check the shop here. Looks like we have some fish available now. 2 fish, so it's by, well, they're gonna put fish everywhere. let's go back here. I turned these off on the setting here, so I have employed, so I have this set one right here set to no, to not allow seeds or juveniles here. So they shouldn't try to plant fish in any of these, but they should try to plant fish in these. So we can hold 12 fish in each of those, so 36 fish there, 36 fish there, and 18 fish here. We'll probably buy another vertical one of these just to make it look good. But let's just buy the fish. Getting distracted. Let's buy 36 of each of these. Let's buy 3 to start. And 3 to start this. This needs more of this stuff, right? Not gonna let me put it in there. Oh, she's doing it, okay. Little baby fish in there. Growing up to be big fish. So we could focus these, make these focus on a certain kind of fish, but right now I'm not too worried about it. Of course, they might be mixing the fish in there. I don't know if you can do that. It's just by 10. we have enough nutrient? Yeah, we got enough nutrient. So let's go add another aquarium out here. Have 2 of each aquariums. One, two, three. I should have left a gap in the middle so we could tell like these 3 would be tilapia, these 3 would be pangasus. So we'll see if they've harvested our fish yet. We do have some fish sitting here. There's 12 fish in there. Got some tilapia. I feel like we should put another vertical grow bed in. Right now we can process 36 fish, 72, and 18, so 80, 90 fish at a time we can process. There we go, there's a second one in there. I gotta remember too, before I move it into place, to put nutrient into it, because it takes her like 6-7 trips to do, and it just takes forever. Whereas we could be growing fish already if I would have remembered to put it in there. So next time, hopefully I remember. But we got some fish to place. Let's grab one of these bins here. See if we can consolidate the tilapia. It gives us 72 tilapia. Put them in the back here. There's tilapia. I'll just bring this back here because I'm sure they're harvesting more tilapia. And the panga have not been harvested yet apparently. Or maybe they haven't even been grown. Let's see if we can help them. I don't know why I'm using the white ones, but so be it. Oh, fish on the floor. Yikes. They look pretty cool. Wow, these are cheap. Let's set them for 28, see what happens. Those for 38. See how it goes. So I don't know if we should grow some crops. We don't have anybody standing around. So I think crops would just slow the fish growing down. So I guess we'll leave it go. So the question is, can you put these in here too? I guess so, they've already put them in here. I didn't realize that. Okay, so we can grab the tilapia here. They put the pangas fish in here too? Yeah, right here. Okay, I didn't realize they were putting them in there. There's tilapia. Grab this one here. 24 of them plus whatever we pull out of here. Another 24. So that gives us some fish to start selling. I think we'll just wait on this, putting stuff out here. We probably have some crops we can sell. Might as well get rid of some of this stuff. I don't know if we need the space for it or... Like we got tons of lettuce, tons of arugula. We don't have any arugula. Got tons of basil. I don't know if we should be selling this stuff or if we should just let them concentrate on selling the fish. It looks better if it's out, so let's grab it. Even if it takes us an extra day or two to sell it, we might as well just put it out there. Out of fish. Let's buy some more fish just in case I didn't buy enough. 5 of each. Should get them something to do. They have enough nutrient. Oh, they're out of nutrient. We definitely got to fix that problem. $20 is the most we can buy. So they'll get to that. Alright, let's go ahead and open up for the day. And we just gotta watch the fish and see if they're too expensive. Too expensive. Too expensive. So let's lower the price a little bit. I think we gotta go down 2, so we'll go down to 34. And we'll go down. Once we find the right price, we'll fine tune it. Yeah, I can't remember. These guys must sell for 24. So there you go. They're happy with those prices, $24 and $30. I'll do the quick calculations in a minute and see how much we're making compared to like arugula. Seems to be our best-selling produce. Makes the most money. Costs us 83 cents to buy one, and we're selling it for $16. So quite the profit margin. But so we're just gonna sell 100 fish. I got to make sure they're working on stockpiling fish. We got to keep grabbing fish from here and refilling our tanks. And I'll just run in the back and refill our container from time to time. Looks like we're just going to make it. We have 99 fish sold. We just closed the store at 7 o'clock here. Hopefully he's bought our last tilapia that we need to sell. If not, somebody in the store hopefully has. There we go. We sold the required amount of tilapias. Now I think we just need a certain dollar amount or hire 4 farmers. We'll probably wait till tomorrow to do that. I don't know. Oh, that's the next chapter already. Chapter 8. Cool. So have we unlocked anything in chapter 8? I don't remember what all this stuff is. We have an inventory storage we can buy now. This is a double shelf is at chapter 9. But I'm guessing we've unlocked some employees. Yes, we've unlocked 3 new employees, so we're going to hire all 3 of those once we finish selling for the day. Let's go ahead and end the day. I don't think time starts on the next day until we open the store. So it looks like the time is hopefully staying at 7 o'clock. We have some new missions. Hire 4 farmers. Let's go ahead and take care of that. I assume one of these guys is labeled a farmer. Hire him, and hire Emily. So that unlocks the next mission, which is basically 3 new kinds of fish: bluegills, barramundi, and silver perch. So I think what I'm going to do is just go through here and let's do barramundi in here. So let's just set these down to select fish, that way we don't have to worry about them planting barramundi in all 8 cages. So that'll be 36 barramundi they can grow at one time. These will be bluegills. I don't know if this is really necessary, if we could really control it by how many fish we order, but I don't know, this works just as well for me. Silver perch. Now we don't really care about what fish we order. They all just plant enough to fill the cages. I call them cages, but really it's tanks. Alright, so let's go ahead and order them. I'm sure we're going to have to sell 100 of these, just like we've had to sell 100 of everything else. This is bugging me. So let's buy, I don't know, 120 of each fish. $360. A little bit pricey, 480 bucks. That was only 240. So I'll get all our workers' break times over. That way they should control that pretty well. These should all be at 100% or close to it, between 90 and 100%. So they're all looking good. Just have to stock. We're gonna have to get some more aquariums because we have 3 fishes now. So we could either go down to 2 of each kind, or we could do a third tank. We could do a third row of tanks, I guess, or a second row of tanks. I feel like we're gonna need it. When do we unlock that double aquarium? Not till chapter 11. Okay, I just put 3 tanks in the center here. Looks okay. I don't know. I think we're gonna open up for the day and try to sell through some of these other fish to get it going. It's probably gonna take 2 days to sell these fish anyway. Let's just do it. And then they have the fish going back here they're working on. I have to figure out why some of them put it here and some of them put it in the cubby here. I'm guessing it's a skill level thing. So maybe the first girl or 2 we hired can't put it in here, but we have to figure out what employee is setting them on the counter here and maybe turn that feature off so that they all go, make sure that that employee can only plant and not harvest, and that the people that harvest can put them in the cubby. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Or I can always come through here and do this. Just grab this and grab the barramundi and come over here and stick them in here. So it's not too hard to correct, but it is something for me to do. Just so we can start pricing these guys. Let's go up to 32. So he was happy with that. Let's see if we can go higher. So he was happy with 34. Let's see if we can go up to 36. He's happy at 36, maybe 38. She's buying bluegill. She's a happy shopper, so maybe we can go higher. He bought them too at 40. Can we go higher? Okay, so the barramundi fish sell for 50 bucks, so pretty profitable. The silver perch down here sell for 30, so not quite as profitable. We'll grab some more. Should have plenty in the back here. Those are tilapia. 48 in there. Probably get them growing some more fish. And finally what are these guys, bluegills? Bluegills. We determine they sell for 40. So we won't make our sales quota today, but we should definitely make it tomorrow. Meantime, these guys are probably all sitting back here doing nothing. So I think we'll just grow some more fish just to have them. Buy 5 of each. The store just closed. So we'll restock our fish tonight and get them ready for the morning. Okay, it's a new day. Before we get started, I gotta notice that we one of our employee contracts ran out, so let's check that out real quick. Looks like Ethan must have been, his 7-day contract is up, so we're going to have some rotating staff now. I think we're going to rehire him. I don't see why not. So he's here for another 7 days. There he is there, board stiff. And we have our fish going, so let's just go ahead and open up, try to meet this fish goal here. Okay, next up it wants us to add a new double plant shelf. I think for now we'll just sell these ones on the outside. I'm going to, for a while, leave these on the center here just to add some variety to the store so that we have some singles and some doubles so you can kind of see down the center of the store. But like, I know these are make more sense because we can fit double the amount of material on them. Got $100 back for each one of those. I think that's what they cost. Yeah, $100. We got all our money back. Can buy the double shelf. This fits double the amount of material as expected. So I think we'll just put a row of these down the side here. While I'm working on building the shelves out here, let's get the workers in the back here. They're just kicking their feet doing nothing. We need to do tomatoes, chives, and cabbage now, so let's go ahead and change these around. I think we'll do 2 of these to be, let's see, let's do chives here. Do these 2 as chives. We'll leave that one. We'll leave this one as it's set to kale right now. We'll just leave that now. I feel like tomatoes should be in the middle here. So we'll set these to tomatoes. And that leaves cabbage on this side. I'm gonna have to buy a little bit more nutrient here too. Start with the seeds. Let's buy, what do we need? Let's buy tomatoes. Buy 20. I know it's a lot, but why not? 20 chives. And 20 cabbage. That'll keep the staff busy for a while I get the store set up. Tons of seeds there. We'll probably buy some nutrients so they have it. Alright, here's what I came up with. I like the lower shelves here. The doubles are nice, they hold a lot more material, but I kind of like the look of the smaller ones to divide up the space a little better. So unless we absolutely have to, I'm going to leave them as singles. But I basically have a little checkout line going through here, kind of cordon off the checkout counter. A nice little display here, end cap, doubles on the sides here, and then I split the things up here. Maybe we'll unlock something we can put in here eventually to separate these 2 groups of tanks. So let's go see what kind of mess they made in the back. They're all kicking their feet around, so they must be done. I gave them a lot of stuff to plant. Wow, they are done. Why can't you put it away? That's tomato. I'm sure there's tomato in here already. Right here. So we have, wow, 235 tomatoes. I probably went a little overboard on those. Cabbage is right here. $240 cabbage. I definitely went overboard on some of this stuff. We only need to sell 100 of it. But it is what it is. So let's get this new stuff out. Let's grab let's really grab a smaller one because I don't need this big one, but whatever. Let's grab tomatoes. Of course, we need to sell 100 of them, so 72 is not bad. All right, how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We have 4 there, 2 end caps, so this makes 6, and then we have all of these doubles. So let's do tomatoes over here, I guess. Let's see how these doubles one looks. So it holds a lot of stuff. Maybe we should be using these. Nice. And we get the chives out as well. Alright, we can probably start the next day. There's our totals. Let's go, let's set prices real quick before we open. We're just going to total guess and make everything 16. And we'll adjust prices as we see them. If they buy them, we'll raise them. If they don't buy them, we'll lower them. Let's open up. Not going to worry about stocking the fish tanks for now. I do have them growing some more fish in the back for now, just to fill the tanks up. Still too expensive over here. Oh, tomatoes aren't too expensive still. Chives are too expensive. It's weird that the later stuff sells for less. Okay, so tomatoes are at the right price for 10 bucks. Okay, so she's happy with the chives, so the chives are a good price at $8. Now I just gotta get the cabbage priced right. 10 bucks, come on, good deal. Nope. Can't imagine it's lower than 8. Like in theory, the tomatoes should sell faster because there's more spots for them to choose from tomatoes. Whereas there's only 3 spots to choose from cabbage. Okay, so cabbage is priced right now too. So now we just gotta sell a whole bunch. So if we check the employee schedule here, we can actually turn some of them into restockers. Right here, but I'm not going to do that. But if we were to do that, I think we would want these tall shelves. It'd be easier for them to restock 24 at a time than to hit all these little shelves for 12. I'm purposely letting some of the tomato saw here so we can put other stuff here so it sells a little faster. Like we're really behind on cabbage, so let's grab some cabbage and put that in the middle here to make it sell faster. Not going to sell the 80 more cabbage in. Well, we got 2 hours to be open, 3. So we almost made it that day. We only sold 79 chives, so we have 20 more chives to go. I'm half wondering if we should just be open all the time and be making money all the time. I mean, I guess it costs us money to have employees, but if we can sell all this stuff, we'd be making a killing. So let's go ahead and open up for the day, get these 20 chives sold. We should need to give them something to do, but what's next for them? Let's see what we got coming up. We got planting medium, so we got new beds to do next episode. We got, let's see, harvest plants from the new beds and own $30,000, which we already have $46,000, but the new beds will probably cost us some money, but I can't imagine we'll spend 20 grand. Another one of these so that I can put fish out. Make some money. These things are very profitable. We make like almost $47 profit from these fish. Alright, and that's all the chives. So now we are on to the next chapter, which is chapter 10. We are kind of cruising through this. I wish they had you know, that they requested previous stuff you've made, because it's almost too easy to just clear it out and sell new stuff. But it is what it is. Enjoying it. we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.